For the longest time, casters and Twitch chat alike have debated which region is best, EU or NA. Unfortunately, the two regions don't play frequently enough to truly decide a victor. But when NA and EU do meet at international events, the result is generally some very entertaining games, fueled by a long-lasting rivalry. Here are the 5 best battles between North America and Europe. Number 5. Coming off of Spring Split Victories in 2017, G2 and TSM met on Day 3 of MSI. Having started 1-3, TSM needed a win for a chance to get out of groups, and they got off to a good start. Svenskeren out-jungled Trick early, and TSM snowballed that into an eventual 10k gold lead. However, TSM stumbled in closing the game, and a G2 Baron rush got them right back into the fight. And that's when things got crazy.
Trying to stop them, but back inside the base! This is the nexus getting hit! Sven wants in! Perk still hitting it! This could be it, but Pierre gets back onto that, and they're taking down Sven as well! TSM nexus alive! They're going for inspect! GA is popped! 2 alive for G2! TSM is taken down, and it's time to go back into the base!
TSM continually defended their nexus before rushing down the other end and finishing the game. Number 4. Going into 2015 Worlds, no one gave Cloud9 much of a chance in Group B. Nonetheless, they opened the tournament 2-0 with Fnatic up next. C9 had a minuscule lead until a Baron attempt gave Fnatic an ace and a small lead of their own. Despite trailing, a massive teamfight at 40 minutes turned the tables.
Sneaky inside, there's a turret alive that they gotta be careful. A big knockback, and that's the kill into Morgana. Azir goes down as well, but the dunks are coming through. A double kill for Balls, a triple kill for Balls. Holy cow, they're all gone. A kill for Balls.
Balls Penta gave Cloud9 yet another unexpected victory, propelling them to the top of Group B at 3-0. Number 3. All the way back in 2012, CLG NA and CLG EU did battle in a war of attrition. The two teams split the first 2 games to set up Game 3. After a relatively slow start, the game escalated into an absolute bloodbath. Big Fat LP and Froggen both collected a large portion of their team's kills, but regardless, the teams traded blows and Barons for over an hour. Finally, after 65 minutes and a combined 60 kills, in typical CLG EU fashion, they won in an incredibly drawn-out game to advance at MLG Dallas. Number 2. At IEM San Jose 2014, Rekkles made his debut with Alliance, but the team ran into Cloud9 in the semifinals. The matchup was very much AD carry centric, as Sneaky and Rekkles were both recipients of several kills. However, the game was bloodless until 24 minutes, when C9 struck first. Regardless of a 5k gold lead, Alliance won a couple crucial team fights to get Rekkles online. However, Sneaky and C9 would pull the game back in their favor, and thanks to a 5th dragon, Cloud9 would wipe Alliance and go on to end the game. They would eventually win the series 2-1. Number 1. It may not have been Gambit in their glory days, and CLG may have been without Xmithie, but the finals at IEM Cologne 2014 still delivered. Despite having a substitute jungler, CLG held their own, but eventually Gambit started pulling away. That is until a Baron attempt led to a CLG ace. From there, CLG pulled back into the game, as Doublelift on his patented Vayne started to take over. However, after 53 minutes, it all came down to a base race.
CLG pushing, in-him turrets down, only an in-him. Gambit are fast here. Gambit are really fast with this Jax. We see a recall from Maokai. CLG are going for it on the bottom side, but they're already on the Nexus turrets. Who's faster? Surely it's Gambit. They've already got one down. They've got the second one down. Gambit coming through the back door to win Game 2 here in the Intel Extreme Masters Cologne final. What the hell was that? Insane!